At the dawn of space travel, the days were long and the nights were dark and pointless, a bit like space itself. By the end, blind perseverance had won out against physics and common sense. But now I hear they're doing it all again. For shame! The county will never develop if we insist on rehashing old homework and passing it off as progress. There, I said it.
Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to 2 Point Campus. We are in our space DLC. I can't remember what it's called. Space Academy, that's the one. We are off to space. The 2 Point Space program is far, far away from its golden years when rockets lit up the news and astronauts were semi-famous. Like B-list actors you don't even recognise. Back in the day, Universe City was a bustling facility with non-stop foot traffic, but now it's dusty, forgotten and unprofitable. We must revive the Institute, oversee the introduction of cosmic expansion, the future of domestic space travel, and land safely in the dawn of the second space age. We have 2 courses here. There are 3 new ones. No, there's not. There's 6. 6 new courses. The first 2 are astrology and cosmic expansion. What do we need to do? Roderick Cushion is an actor, clearly a Star Trek representative, but you may know me better as TV's Captain Cushion. My time playing a science fictional character has made me an official expert on all things cosmic. Well, not exactly, but if you can get people excited about space again, then they'll definitely commission another series of my show, so I'm here to offer my expertise. They say the Institute is sinking, financially. When a similar thing happened on the show, we jettisoned low-ranking crew members into space and it worked a treat. Let's start by lightening our load for the good of the campus and all the important characters with actual dialogue. We must fire 5 teachers and sell 3 computer labs. Okay, sure. Right, okay, well, we'll crack on with stuff. Let's sell some computer labs. These ones aren't great, so we'll get rid of that. And this one as well. And this one. Now, there's lots of computer labs. We're going to sell all of them. We're selling them all. Wait, yeah, we're selling everything. Actually, let's just make sure we fire these 5 teachers first, and then we might have requirements to actually sell other stuff. So let's go to our staff. We have a lot of teachers here. Let's get rid of some of the dead weight. Right, Victoria Kestrel, who is research-based, you can go. And Luna Horn, we'll keep you because you've got a decent... Actually, no, we'll get rid of you as well. We've got 2 research-based teachers there, so they're pretty good. And then we'll get rid of these remaining few teachers. I think I'm going to sneeze, actually. Oh, God. Right, that's the sound I make when I'm firing someone. Sneezing and firing people makes me nervous. They say space is the great unknown. Well, then, research is the thinking man's solution to everything we don't yet know. The Institute is certain that a booming research department is key to a successful space program. Completing commercial research is a great way to make extra cash. We need to build a level 4 research lab. Do I have any research labs here already? No. We've got to market it? Is that... No, that's a dormitory. Oh, God. The design of this place will not do at all. But we're going to satisfy those needs to build a research lab. Where is it? Research lab. There we go. Right, okay. We've got to be level 4, yes? Well, we'll just do a short one. Short build. Short. Oh, God. What am I talking about? Right, that goes in. And what else can we put in? Something to improve the research power. So the research console here will be a good addition. And then we'll put in a couple of windows. We don't want everyone to be, in the dark in here. And then we'll put in a couple of graphs and stuff behind these. There. And then a pie chart to increase the attractiveness a little bit more. The curious cabinet. I'm just saying random crap here. Can you tell it's been a while since I recorded a video live in Planet Zoo? 2 Point Campus. Right, okay, that's 2 of those down. And can we fit in something else? The research lights, an interactive breakthrough. Oh, encourages breakthrough. I'm just throwing words in for the sake of it today. Right, let's put in this research console to increase the research power a little bit more. We could put the research computer in, but it will dent our finances pretty heavily. I'll put in a research station. Can I fit one in here? We'll put it again against this wall. That takes us to level 4, and that's done. Now we need an anti-gravity chamber, a lecture theatre, and a rocket lab. Rocket lab! Right, okay. I'm going to put these in, and then we will see you once they're in. All right, so we're back, and I think I've worked out how to actually speak properly now. So we've put in a lecture theatre, an anti-gravity chamber, and our rocket lab, which must go outside. We did clear up a little bit of the stuff in here as well, so I assume I'm going to have to build a new gym and a private tuition at some point, but we're going to begin our new academic year. And as you can see here, we've got a few course points to spend, so we will actually improve the Cosmic Expansion course, and let's begin. Alright, so recently the county has been positively peppered by funny little meteors. The other day one of them almost took my face off. Finding out what they are and where they're coming from is the campus's top research priority. Crunch that data, science people, let's make some money. Okay. Yes, let's play. Here we go. Complete the Strange Meteors research project. Okie doke. So here we go. Where is it? Strange Meteors. So anyone can go in and do that project for us, and I'm pretty sure that will mean any kind of teacher from across the board will come along and work on that project. We already have one in here who is not going to be teaching, and they're going to go in and do that for us. We still haven't yet got our one-star objectives, so I guess this is just something that we're going to have to barrel on through with, but it is going pretty quickly, so that shouldn't take us too long. We don't have a staff member working in our library, and it looks like everybody who's coming through is trained in marketing. So that's not great either. What assistants do we currently have on our staff? We have library and medical. So Hester, pull over. We're just going to have you work in the medical office. We don't want you working in anything else right now, so that's fine. Now let's get ourselves a assistant, hopefully trained in library management. There we go. Right, okay, that research project has been completed as well. We got the report back on those meteors. It turns out that they're full of valuable cheese-like substance. That explains the smell. Intriguing. It's amazing what you can do with research. Remember, your research department is like your ship's engine, or its shields, or something else the campus doesn't actually have. That's how important it is. So, run commercial research projects to profit directly from your teacher's academic prowess. Generate new commercial projects by allowing staff to work freely in a research lab. Cosmic Expansion students may also find certain opportunities through their exclusive connections. Improve the room prestige of research labs and train teachers in the research qualification to complete research and generate new projects faster than you ever thought possible. Alright, so it's kind of a slight expansion on general research and stuff that we've already experienced in the base game. So we need to earn $250,000 from research, mine 15 space rocks, which can be done with a janitor, but they have to be trained in space mining, and get an average B+ grade in astrology with an average dormitory rating of 85%. Now this could be where we start redeveloping our dormitories and stuff. We don't really need to do that right now though, because the ones we've got are, pretty basic, and I'd kind of like to remove them all together. We do have a marketing department here. Alright, well that's interesting, but you can see the game kind of laid us out with a few rooms and stuff, and they're not amazing. Let's firstly have a look at a janitor, and ideally one that can mine space rocks. There we go. Now, Quentin Rimbaud, we will just have you mining only. That means we have a janitor in there who will run around looking for rocks to mine, and that is going to be his sole, job in the campus. So we'll get another janitor in there to cope with that sort of stuff. And we lost a little bit of money this time around. Here come some of those meteors they were talking about. If your research is correct, there are valuable materials inside. What next? What would Captain Cushion do? He'd probably send someone that isn't crucial to the plot to avoid unnecessarily devastating casualties. Try that. Mine one space rock. We have space rocks coming, and the library's full. Our average grade in astrology is an F. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll get this first round of mining done. What's going on here? Are you going to mine that now? You're going somewhere. Are you? Can you come back and mine the ones that are there, or are you off? Oh, you're going round to this one behind the tree. Okay, right then. Waste in space. Let's start this research project. So that gives us $25,000, and a star is worn. This gives us $125,000. Let's start that one. That's going to take quite a while to get done, but we have a lot more kind of going on in the campus that we can look at. So we have to mine 15 space rocks. That shouldn't take us too long. We have one janitor working on that right now, and I think the next step is going to be to get our dormitory rating up. Now these dormitories here, they can have 12 people in them, but I have my really good dormitory blueprint that I designed myself. Fallen space rocks will combust after a short time on campus. Okay, right, so we should probably hire a few more janitors that can deal with these space rocks. I am going to bring in this janitor here to work on maintenance. And then we will just get rid of this lot. And hopefully we'll get some better qualified janitors soon. Right. I think the next step, I'm going to just delete some dormitories and fit in some new ones that I have designed myself. And the space rocks do seem to be bringing in a nice bit of cash, so that's good. Where's that janitor gone who was my... Oh, they must have exploded. So let's just watch this guy. It's gonna go. Have you got it? $20,000. Okay, right, well, that's nice. Okay, right, so we made a nice bit of profit this month. And what I'll do then, I'm gonna do a little bit of redevelopment here, and I'll check in once that's all been done. So, see you on the other side. So we've put in 2 new dormitories with a good attractiveness rating. That's at 69% at the moment, but I think that should go up very quickly. So let's hit play. We've also put in a new private tuition room. And yeah, there we have it. That has gone up to 100%. And we have completed our average dormitory rating already. Next up, we've just got to mine rocks, get those grades up. I did put a new private tuition room in. I think I already said that. And yeah, we've just got to wait for some more rocks to fall and then mine them. Here they come again. More space rocks coming down. And our janitors should go straight to them to get them mined up. Let's see if we can get someone else. Ooh, level 3 space rocks. There you go, you mine that. There we go. Right, okay, nice. And the research project's about 50% done. I did allow a second teacher to go work in there, so that should improve things very quickly. And our average grade is starting to increase very well in astrology. So, yeah, looking good. I could do a second research lab, actually. I have the money to do that. They want a sci-fi film, so we'll schedule that in. That should increase their learning rate as well, which could, in turn, improve the average grade in astrology. So the 1-star objectives here are pretty simple, although I would kind of expect that because, you know, this is the first level of the DLC. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. One thing I do want to mention is I will probably be doing a full review of 2 Point Campus very soon. Basically what I'm thinking of the game so far, having now finished the main career mode, and whether I think it's worth your purchase. Because, you know, there have been a few things talked about with regards to the difficulty of the game and things like that. We're going to queue up this Waste in Space now because we've halfway to our objective there. And this one's a pretty easy-going 1-star objective, if I'm being quite honest. And I'm pretty happy with it. But we kind of need to have one eye on the future. So let's have a quick look at our extra plots. We can get those ones. But, interestingly, we have to complete some objectives to unlock them this time. So one of them, training staff members to get it with emptiness, or train 3 staff members here to unlock it. That's very interesting. We can just buy this plot, and we can... Oh, we've got to have more students on the campus. Right, this is a nice kind of change in pace for things like certain objectives you need to... Working with the 2 Point Space program isn't your typical academic operation, not that I know. Some of the grounds are top secret, so you'll need to grease their backs and scratch their palms if you want access. There we go. Right, okay, so this is what I've just discovered myself. Working with the 2 Point Space program, some campus plots do not need to be bought, but are unlocked by completing special objectives. To start unlocking plots, select a plot and select the Start Objective button. Active plot objectives will appear alongside your other level objectives. Plot objectives can be cancelled and restarted at any time. Complete the object to unlock the plot. Right, okay, so I do want this plot, so we're going to unlock... I don't want it with buildings, so we'll add that in, and now we need to train 2 staff members. So we've got a request for a poster there. I'm just going to stick it in there, and an analog console required in the computer lab. Now we do have Oh, we got rid of our computer lab, didn't we? Right, okay, well we'll bring that back at some point. Promise. A space bench, sure. And we'll put a space bench in here. We're only giving you one. The Cosmic Expansion bookcase, we can put that in our library. We'll put it just down there. And then we've got our complete and unlock objectives. We've got 2 requests for stuff in the computer lab. Is there a computer lab here that I'm missing? No, there definitely isn't. Right, okay, so a love bench now. There you go outside. We'll just grab that bookworm as well. I've got achievements that I need to hunt out as well, so the bookworms will help towards our achievement. Our average grade is going up nicely. We've mined 7 of 15 space rocks, and we have some stuff going on as well. This is looking really good. Let's have a look. We need to build a training room. So I am going to just put something basic down for now. We'll put one in here. It's got to be 4x4 and... Oh, what an idiot. Right, okay, there we go. Our training room can go in here, and we'll put down a brain jar, and then a couple of training posters and stuff as well. The training poster will go in. Shame that that doesn't actually increase the training power, but these wall monitors do. So we'll put a few of them in. Doesn't increase the training level by much, but it gives us enough of a boost to things. I'm going to upgrade my training stuff, and then we'll start some training, and we'll have Alexa Malarkey improve her cosmic expansion course, and Natalie Trousers will go with research. And we might as well just queue up a few more training stuff as well. So Homer Dandy will get your maintenance up, and then some of our janitors can actually increase their space rock mining levels as well. Agnes Wriggle, we want you to get better at library management, and Hester, we'll have you improve your first aid stuff. And then Layla Boop, we can have you do some private tuition. Nelly, you can do better maintenance. Phoebe, yeah, okay. So we're just going to queue up mass amounts of training for all of our staff, and that should help us out with that train 2 staff members objective. So someone should just go in there automatically. There we have a janitor going in there to improve his space rocks thing. We got 9 of 15 in there, and what have we got? We got somebody needs to go in there and do some... So waste in space requires astrology. Ah, okay, Anika Pungent. You go in there and you are just going to be doing research for now. That's great. So then, when they've completed that research, they'll remain in that room and continue, like, improving that and getting some new stuff unlocked for us. We need to put a computer lab down. So, here is probably going to be a good place for it. We'll make it a decent size one, because we're going to have to put in a fair few things in here. We want to get in this one, and then an analog computer and an analog console. Now, let's put that down and then have a look at our requests. Oh, that was it. We didn't have any other requests. We did them both. Once in a Blue Moon has now been unlocked as a research project, and we have completed that one. So Once in a Blue Moon, that will push us over our objectives. And then all we'll have left to do is mine those space rocks. So as you can probably tell, and given the way that if you've watched any of the career mode stuff, a lot of it is waiting. And one of the criticisms of the game has been that it kind of becomes a bit of an idle simulator. So you just kind of leave everything idling while stuff is happening in the campus. And I did find that. And I don't think it detracts too much from the challenge of things, but I will say once you're a few years into it, it does become a lot easier. And as long as you manage the initial first couple of years of your campus very well, the rest of it is pretty easy. And that's probably one of the major criticisms that's been leveled at the game itself. So yeah, I'll like I said, that's coming in a full review, but we are mining plenty of space rocks here. We've got 11 of 15. This is going to be the 12th one. Henry Jobsworth is here for a routine health inspection, and we have a basketball hoop required in the gym, which we don't have. But we now have space to put a new gym in. I'm going to put a weird shaped one in, because it only needs to be 4x3 in size, so we can do that. And then we'll put our doors there, and then a basketball hoop here, and we can put in a few other extra bits and pieces along this area as well. Whoa! Where did you go? Where's my gym gone? That's a new one. Okay. Right, let's try that again. We have just unlocked our new plot, so we'll be able to put that in when the new year turns in. Where's my gym gone? It's completely gone from the... there it is. Right, okay, we'll try this again, shall we? Our camera's level's increased. But I'm really not sure what happened there. So we're going to put an exercise bike in here as well, just to give them a little bit more to do. And then when we get some more requests in, we can do that as well. The bleep machine has been requested in the anti-gravity chamber, so that can go in. And then we have a couple of other stuff. A hot dog kiosk, a galactic arcade game. Oh, cool. Right, okay. That's good. That's like Connect 3. I'm guessing. Or noughts and crosses. Yeah, that's more like it. Right, analog server going in. And what else? Hot dog kiosk. We will put a hot dog kiosk in, and I'm going to put it inside. I don't really like to put the kiosk indoors, but that will do for now. Let's get an assistant working in there. Nora Titan, Rapid. Yeah, you're good. We'll just have you working in food and drink kiosks. Thank you very much. Right, okay. We've just got space rocks to do now. Everything else has been completed, but we can do with a couple of new research projects. We're going to... What's the cosmic power wash? We'll research that. Why not? A flat flower planter. I'd maybe, if I have a bit more time and I'm not playing other games, like to, I've already mentioned this in previous videos, go and do some nice, good-looking campuses, but I think I'm a long way from that, and there's other games that I'd quite like to play. I've got series and stuff that I'd like to bring back to the channel and things, so that's something that we'll consider at another time. Health inspection went okay, we've got more space rocks coming in, and lots of janitors going out to mine them now. What did you bring in? We've got 13 of 15 now. This is it. Once these pop off, we've done it. 1-star objectives done in the first year, and that's really good going. Oh, I missed him. Damn. Right, okay. There we have it. We've done it. Cape Shrapnel has now been unlocked, which is the next level in the DLC. We've also unlocked Eggvoss Cressley, which is a new event. Oh, Elvis Presley, very clever. And a flight simulator. Oh, very cool. All right. We're coming to the end of our first year, so we're going to just play through before I close this out, and we'll just have a quick chat about our 2-star objectives, which are earn $50,000 by selling cosmic artifacts. So I'm not sure what... Some space rocks contain hidden cosmic artifacts. Okay, right, okay. So I guess when we find those space rocks and mine them, they were, oh, we've just shot a rocket off into space. A-grade cosmic expansion classes, upgrade 10 items, and an average student happiness of 75%. So one of the things we do need to know is we don't have a student union yet, so that'll be the next thing we build, and I'll probably start merging some buildings when it comes to the end of this year and we get to do our developments. We have unlocked this plot just by completing the objectives that were associated with it, which is really nice to see, and we'll put a flight simulator in as well. So next episode we will do a full redevelopment here because we've got a nice bit of money in the bank and we can start just redeveloping a few buildings and things. It's end of year time, so before we close out, let's see what awards we've won. We have a 100% pass rate with 30 continuing to next year, an average exam result of 80%. Rising Staff Award, Contribution to Research, Campus of the Year, 4 awards across the board, and we just need to put in a new lecture theatre, a new rocket lab, and hire 2 more astrology teachers before we begin our next year. So I'm going to close things out and say thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of the new 2 Point Campus DLC, and yeah, we'll move on to the next part where we hit our 2- and 3-star objectives in one episode. I don't like to do a 2-star objective episode, I think it's pointless, so next time you see me, we'll have redeveloped this and I'll explain at the beginning what we've done. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.